lot of riders in contention. Yao, the rider furthest up the road, but just starting to be pulled back here. And interestingly, it's the polka dot skin suit who's coming back towards them. Brittany Litton had a good race last time out in Category 3. Definitely interesting to see what she can do here today. She was strong on the segments, but probably would have liked a higher result overall in Category 3,
I think Brittany Litton's been putting in some great performances this month. She's definitely coming into some fabulous form for the... What are you doing?
Of, the years at a Hawke's Beach Golf, they always talk about that. And I also know it's a highlight for the parents who attend too. Anyway.
Kia ora. We are just over 5 months out from my first Ultraman, which is Ultraman Noosa in Australia in May 2026, and I am 15 weeks into my current training program after I had surgery at the start of August. What has gone well this week and last week, and actually ever since I started it back, is my swimming. I just can't believe I've not hated it. I'm not fast, but I am steady. I'd say I've got one speed, and that's probably the speed I'll be swimming. Even slower actually. Maybe I've got 2 speeds, average and slow. And I'll probably be swimming the slower speed in May. The thing that scares me the most about the Ultraman is the swim, and it's because we're in the open ocean and there's sharks. Australian sharks, not just any sharks, they're Australian. Don't know if that's better or worse. There are little sharks that live in the beach by my house, but I think they're too little to be able to get you. That's what I tell myself anyway. I've also been really consistent with my mobility using that Pliability app. I've extended my free trial for another 30 days, so that's pretty cool, because otherwise it would, I think it was $20 US a month. So that's nice, another month to keep working at it and see if I make any improvements. Can't touch my toes, so if by the end of the next 30 days I can touch my toes, I will be shouting from my Instagram stories how fucking awesome this app is. Another thing that went well is I did a trail running race on a Sunday this week, and I also did the same race last year. It was the same course, and I took about 8 minutes off my time this year compared to my time last year, which is surprising because I haven't actually been doing that much running. I think that's a really good indicator of general fitness, because even though I haven't been running, my biking has obviously been giving me some leg strength, because the race was about 19k and it had about 900 meters of elevation, so it's pretty hilly. But I think all the cycling I've been doing has really built up the leg strength in my quads and fitness from swimming. I'm going to put it down to the swimming. So I'm really happy with that, 8 minutes off my time, and I ended up winning the female race too, so I got this cool little trophy to keep forever, which is pretty special in a home race. What's been hard kind of flows on from that, and it is my quads that I am feeling dom still, and today is Thursday and I did the race on Sunday. So all of the downhill stairs and hills must have really taken it out of my quads. I think Tuesday was the worst, and then I had Swift race on, well, I did Milewish on Sunday night, thinking that I would probably be okay, but I was not okay. I got 11th again, which is the first position not to get paid. Because of my sore legs, I decided today, Thursday, I had quite a solid bike session, so I decided to have a sleep in, miss the session. I'll either make up for it on the weekend or just skip it completely. I think I'm old enough and ugly enough now that I do know the signs of when things are getting too much. I have been sleeping okay, but I never really did take a rest after the trail run, and I'm probably not quite conditioned enough to be able to continue on like maybe I could have 6 months ago, but that's okay. I have run club tonight and a swim tomorrow, so hopefully with a few easier days it'll help my legs. And historically I think I probably would have either completed the session and done a really shit job or got upset about not being able to do it. Now I'm more like, oh well, it's just one session, doesn't matter, I can do it again another day or I can not do it at all, who cares. Something I'm looking forward to is I'm going over to Rotorua on Saturday, and I'm going to take my gravel bike and just bike around on some new grab roads. I'm really looking forward to that because we have got good gravel here. I've kind of ridden them all and they definitely don't get boring, but it is going to be nice to be somewhere new on roads I've never been before. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Max also has jiu-jitsu on, that's the primary reason that we're going over. And I talked about in the last couple of episodes how grateful I am to be able to do all of this, and kind of a flow on from that is I've really been working hard on being present in each of my training sessions and noticing, especially swimming is so technique focused, that I'm able to pick up on stuff, whereas if historically I'd be real angry about having to swim and go to the pool and just be depressed about it, I'll just get through the session. But now I'm really forcing myself to think about what I'm doing, like every stroke, every kick, or my breathing in particular. I think swimming has helped my running and cycling in the last couple of weeks, just from the focus on breathing when you're swimming. So yeah, I'm really trying to be present, and when the sessions are hard, it's harder to do because you're more worried about dying and surviving the session, whereas the zone 2, like aerobic stuff, I've found it a lot easier to be able to take in what I'm doing. Like this trail run race I did on Sunday, I definitely wasn't present. It was about survival pretty much. Like it was pretty hard. I think my average heart rate was about 170 for the 2 hours that I was running. But on the more chill sessions, I found it super helpful just to be present and take it in. Especially here, things are just so wonderful to look at. I'm able to, like when I'm out on my gravel bike, especially because it's just spring, coming into summer, all of the baby animals are out and just so cute. So it's really, I'm forcing myself to appreciate these small things. It's been another really good week this week, from the Toys Trail run on Sunday to getting back into the bike racing, and then I didn't end up going to Rotorua. Well, I did, but I drove over. So I ended up biking here in Whakatane, which is always fun. I missed out on riding on some new trails, but can never complain with views like these. I just had to go over and pick up the kids so Ari could go to Auckland for fight night, and then brought the kids back and we went to watch Wicked, which was amazing. After Wicked, it was pretty late, so I just settled in and put the UFC on because I'm big into martial arts these days. Live, laugh, love it. Thanks again for tuning in and making it all the way. Catch you on the next episode.